Trey, you said when we were going to start this podcast,
we're back.
We are back.
Yes.
Since 2023, Dramatic but Valid has made it back to your phone. How are you feeling?
We're here. We're in the booth. How are you guys feeling? You know, how has the last couple years been?
Woo. We have memory fog. I don't remember half of my life. I don't remember half my 20s, especially since the pandemic. It's been a lot, but we are happy to be back recording and back together again. Just so y'all know, when we're not here on the camera, we're always together.
Yeah, no, literally, like always together doing something, having a blast.
So
with
people,
each other's support, yes.
So people want to know, where have we been, Trey?
Yes. Do y'all want the real truth? Or the real truth? Or should we get into it?
I think we should get into it.
Okay. I feel like I've been treading in the deep end, if we really want to be real about it.
In the water. We're in the pool.
Yes, we're in the pool, right?
For those who are from New Jersey, we're at Hollowbrook. We're doing our deep end. We're doing our deep end test.
Yes, we're doing the deep end
13 minutes,
test.
treading water.
Right. And honestly, guys, between bills, job loss, feeling like, you know, I got nothing figured out still, about to turn 30 and still, you know, just trying to keep myself positive day to day. It's been a lot. Helping out with my grandma. I know some of us probably are caregivers, you know, we're getting older now. So it's like being realistic. It's like our parents are getting older. Our grandparents are getting older. So being there.
It might be time to have kids soon. Like,
oh boy, you went deep. You jumped.
Girl, I didn't say it at brunch today, girl. Somebody else did.
Jumped.
Ooh.
But that too, yeah, because I definitely want a family. Like, definitely.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How are we gonna be mothers if we're teenagers? It's so weird. 2025 was like being awake during open heart surgery, for sure.
Oof, yeah.
If I could go back to myself back in January 2025, I don't even know what I would tell myself. I would just grab my hands and be like, girl, you're gonna make it. It's gonna be okay. But this is gonna be the craziest year, one of the craziest years of your life. I feel like many great years, I had a really even balance of like some of the biggest moments of my life and also some of the darkest. I was able to accomplish my biggest dream. Well, first off, I traveled. Me and Trey, we started the year off with whatever we had in our pockets. And we definitely took off. We started off the year first I started off in Miami. So I celebrated my friend Janae's birthday in Miami. And then Trey and I went to Jamaica.
Jamaica.
I'm sorry. Trey's favorite place on earth.
I love it there. No, for real. Shout out to Jamaica.
With all of the crazy stuff happening at the airports, we still managed to make it to Puerto Rico.
That was a trip and a half. Like,
we had a time.
Yeah, we had a time. I'm definitely going back to Puerto Rico for sure. Like, I'm like, that might be on the list for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
We're going every year.
Why not? We're going every year.
Yeah.
Why not do it all?
Because that's where we're moving.
Let's reel it in.
After this crazy year and this crazy administration. And then my job actually sent me all the way to Chicago, Illinois. I had no idea that I would ever make it to Chicago. I felt like, girl, I didn't even know where Chicago was growing up. I am not gonna lie. So I thought it was like a huge milestone to make it there. I attended NAHJ, so that was like a really exciting experience. My first time, or actually my second time NAHJ, but my first time ever being in Chicago. Then I had a huge opportunity of working for ABC News Live on the weekend show where I was editing. So if you ever saw any inclement weather, like, girl, I cut that clip.
So
like,
proud of you, for real. Seriously. Like,
thank you.
For that. Like, that's a big accomplishment. Like, you know what I mean?
I was in the control room, headphones, like, ooh, I was locked in.
I know, that's right.
The biggest accomplishment I had this year was when I produced my first ever segment with Lacey Mosley. I was working for Nightline, and I'm telling y'all, like, we'll get into this later, but I never knew that I was really ever going to have the opportunity to produce at ABC News. When I first started in December 2019, I thought it was like the dream of all dreams. Like, I felt like maybe one day I would ever have this opportunity, but to start off 2025 producing, meant so much to me. I had the audacity to knock out some photo shoots, and I even got back into hosting after 5 years since being Miss Morgan State University. I hosted Creative Worldwide streetwear with this story fashion show, and I also got into the Slip and Soul Jams event series with Dina, and we are going to take that off as high and far as we can in 2026.
Be on the lookout for that.
Yeah. Yes. And of course, me, Droid, and Trey were all still pushing Madhouse up the hill. I had no idea that this year was going to be the year that I had one of the biggest health scares of my entire life. And it's funny because, like, for me, like, when I experience like something really serious, I have to laugh. Because it's like way too serious to like stay serious. I never realized how much my health affects my loved ones until this year. First thing I learned, like, how important my health is, how you really don't get a second body. Like, you don't really think about that. Like, you think like, oh, you know, you just have this kind of idea as a young person that like you're invincible and everything is just, you're guaranteed everything forever. Like, it's unlimited, but it's really not. This year, when I actually had like my mobility taken away from me, it was like, whoa, like I never imagined being in a situation like that. And I remember when I was sitting, Trey picked me up from some train station along the New Jersey Transit line. And I had to tell her like the truth. Like, I had been telling her I was sick. I've been battling all this stuff privately.
She had me in the dark the whole time. No, I'm playing. No, but don't keep your friends in the dark. We love you. Okay, go ahead. But
I had to tell her, and I will never, like, I'm thinking this is like a joke, like it's not a big deal, like at least I'm fine. But then Trey's face when I told her all this that was going on, she was so hurt.
Again, like y'all know we go way back, so it's like, and besides that, it's just like this is like my sister, so like seeing that she was going through all that and not knowing it, that's why I was like, oh wow, like, you know, I just felt like I was like, oh, I would have liked to maybe be there in certain moments, but I understand also why you probably, you know, you're processing it yourself. You get what I mean? So I don't ever hold that against you at all. You like, even her experience, like you sharing what you had to go through, going to the doctor, certain things, it also affects me because it kind of like inspired to take my own health, you know what I mean, and actually prioritize it, or like, you know, if I'm going through something, really go get it checked out or follow up with the doctor or find a different alternative from the doctor sometimes too, you know what I mean, and healthier or like more organic ways or whatever to heal different things. Even though it's rough that you went through it. It's rough that you went through it. It was crazy.
I will get into that on a completely different time of my life when it's completely behind me. But it's so interesting how grateful I am to have ever experienced that.
That you're grateful, but it's like while you were going through that, you still look at everything you were able to accomplish.
And
so
I wouldn't have done it. Right? I wouldn't have done it. Because I remember this moment, and then we'll move right along. But I remember this moment at the top of the year. I had already been hospitalized. So I already had to stay in the hospital. I already had to meet with different specialists and doctors and this and the third. And I remember this moment when I first came back from the hospital. I was told to basically chill. I was not working for almost 3 months. That's how serious this was. And I remember thinking to myself, like, okay, I can chill and heal, which is what is recommended.
Chill and heal.
And the more that I wasn't moving, it just dawned on me, like, I have a chance and I'm here now and I'm here today. So I have to run with this. As long as I'm here, healthy, able-bodied enough, I'm going to make this happen. And honestly, if I didn't start off the year sick, I don't know if we would even be filming right now.
To do this. So it's like, let's just get back in the booth and like you said, do it. You feel me? And so we back.
And we're back.
But no, but seriously, like all of that and like what you said is true, because let's say you had just like you said, kind of just stayed in the bed or just kind of, you know, moseyed along with it or whatever, or didn't take it the way you did. It's like, I feel like our mindset is so big when it comes to even like physical healing. Like, you get what I mean? Because if you might physically still not feel your best, but if in your mind you're like, no, but I can still do this, and you plan it out and you do it, then it's like your physical being or your physical wellness will also kind of follow through.
Trey, tell us, how did you overcome all of the things that you've been through this year? Because at the top of the year, it was a completely different scene than it is today. Can you tell us about it?
I moved out. You know, that was like an exciting thing for me. I had my job. Everything is going good. You know, things were going okay. Where I was down by the shore. you know.
I
down
had
by
a
the
great
shore.
time.
Yeah, the summer was great. Let me tell you, the summer was great.
With her living by the shore. I would recommend her to do it again.
Those in the shore house, they know what we're talking about, but the shore house, it was cool.
It was so much fun. Remember that night that we were running? Oh, remember the PF Chang's?
The PF Chang's story is crazy. For her, we can't bring up the PF Chang's story.
No, we had
AC is a blast. But anyway,
honestly, anywhere we go together is fun because AC really is all right. But
okay, yeah, you're right. But I'm saying, but you can make it fun. You can make it fun. And in the summer, it's a lot more fun because it's like you have different people coming from different places because it's like a tourist town. So it is cool. Long story short, you know, got fired, lost my job. You know, if you don't have savings and you lose your job, it can knock you off your feet a little bit. I just learned personally, like, you got to give yourself a little bit grace also when you're going through these things, because like I was beating myself up so much. I'm back in the town. You know, I moved back to the town. So it's like I'm back. And so it's like, you know, I'm doing what I got to do and I'm recuperating, figuring out, you know, the next step to the next step. Never would have thought that I would have moved out and then been back, you know, within the same year. And I was in a really bad headspace too. Like, I'll be honest. Now, like, I feel like it's just like, hey, you know, I don't have it all together. And it's okay. Like, I don't have it all together. And I'm getting it together, though. And the point is that I'm waking up every day and I'm setting my own routine and I'm following through with that. And that's all you can do.
Trey was telling me when we were eating earlier, she just kept saying how she feels like this time around things are different. Like, can you explain a little bit when you think about that last episode that we did in 2023 compared to right now? Like that Trey versus this Trey. Because first of all, my girl's sitting here looking good. She always looks good. But like there's a brightness to her spirit. And so I just want to like learn a little more about that.
Before, when we first did this, it was like, I think I was really like in my head about just being like, I was nervous too. I was like, I told you, I was like, oh, I'm nervous. You know, what am I going to, you know, get on here and talk about? What am I going, you know? And then I just realized, I'm like, yo, like now where I'm at, I think from growing and all the experiences that I've been through and having those lows and then having some highs or whatever and lows, but like having all of that, I feel like now I'm at the point where it's just like, I don't really care what y'all think. Like
cut the cameras. Hold on. Like, do it again and say, I
don't care.
Oh.
So I'm at that point with it now. Like, this is my expression. This is me. You could even call it therapy if you want to call it that too. Like, I'm just, you know, who I am. And so I think I'm more comfortable in who I am now. And that's the biggest difference.
If you could chalk it up to one thing, I was in my head because... You want me to go first? I was in my head at that time. I think, like, generally speaking, it all comes down to people pleasing. I didn't want, honestly, my job to be mad at me. That was the first thing that was always in the way for so many years. Like I said, where I work. So all of that has a big impact on what I feel comfortable saying or doing, and then when it comes down to what I look like, of course, I'm going to think about like my mother and like what she has to say and if I'm pleasing her. And honestly, something happened so crazy this year. My family and I were in some conflict and my mother said something so big to me. She basically gave me her blessing. She said, you know what? For so many years, it was about quitting my job.
Okay.
And she just was saying like, for so many years, I told you, you know, be grateful.
Yeah.
When you have, and for all of the minority, Black, Caribbean families at home, like, you know, like you're taught from a very early age to just be grateful to have your foot in the door or to have your place in corporate America. But like I'd been telling her for so long, like, I don't think this is a good fit.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm being valued the way that I should be. That she called me and I wasn't even staying in her house anymore. And like, we hadn't really been speaking and she gave me her blessing, like do you. And my grandfather, her father, also ironically called me around that same time and basically said like, follow your heart. Like, and it's so corny. But when you are dedicating your life to pleasing these people and you get that kind of like blessing, you're like, okay, like it is what it is and we're here now.
But like for me, it was like the boundaries thing that I've been working on too. Coming from a strict religious like background, and I was telling you like my mom.
Same religion, the both
same
of
religion,
us.
Yeah, same religion. We gonna cut that out. No, play.
We didn't say. We said the Kingdom Hall.
We said the Kingdom Hall. You're right. No
It's
names.
different.
But it's just I love Ja. And this is the thing. And when I say the boundaries thing, I'm gonna get back to it. It's like with family, with friends, but also at the end of the day, I'm the one that has to live with myself and grow old. Like, I'm the one that's going to be by myself one day when I'm old and 78, 85. I mean, of course, I would
Every
like to say I
night.
have a husband, but I'm just
Every
saying,
night you still go to
I still got to go to bed, right?
Yep,
by you
with
get what I'm
yourself.
saying? Growing old by myself. So any regrets, anything that I wanted to, creative ideas or doing this with you, like at the end of the day, it's like, I got to live with myself. And if I'm having fun doing it, like, I'm not robbing people. I ain't scamming people. What am I doing?
We gave y'all 30 years.
The filter is gone.
We gave y'all
no more. That's basically what I'm saying.
3 decades.
I don't care. I try to be, I'm looking at it.
Because she's bluffing. This for the behind the scenes. She's bluffing, but she's the real like radio personality here. She be getting freaky with the mic. Come on, go.
I do a little bit. So if you feel me, smooth operator. Okay. Keep rolling. Keep it rolling. Okay. So let me see.
Who are you talking to?
Myself.
All right.
Okay. Overall from this year, honestly, like I was saying before, though, I feel like grace is the biggest thing that I've had to tell. I said it already. But also,
that's valid.
Yeah.
We need grace.
We need grace because I was very hard on myself this year. I mean, it's good to be hard on yourself. It is, but I'm learning, like, I want to talk nicer to myself in general as I'm progressing or whatever I'm trying to do, like, because I am my biggest, I guess you could say, critic or hater, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, my God. I'm my biggest
literally, like, I
literally am outside my window.
I be eating
ready to fight.
Up. It's like, I be like, yo, what are you doing? Like, and it's like, it's
that's
like,
dramatic. That's dramatic.
It is. It's dramatic. And it's like, you can't talk against you because it's like if I'm already talking against myself and you already got people that might not be rooting for you, whatever, you don't need people rooting for you. But what I'm saying is everybody is talking already against you and then you talking against yourself too.
What are we doing?
What am I doing? Right. I don't stand a chance.
No.
At that point, it's like
that's why I will always give a good hair flip and be like, girl, you are beautiful. Look at you.
Yes.
Woo!
Yes. That new song, what is it? By Honcho? Look in the Mirror.
That's your song?
Go play. That's my song.
Ooh,
He said, look in the mirror. We're going to insert a clip. Yeah. That song right there, Look in the Mirror, is deep. I feel like it's like a love letter to all women. I feel like, for all of us, like the girls, like we got to just really look in the mirror and not even just about how we look, but just who we are on the inside too. Like
say
those traits that be getting on our nerves. Like, why do I do that? Why am I so,
like, yeah,
it's
why
like,
am I like so dramatic? But look, I'm valid, girl. Like it is what it is.
Right. And so it's like, it's okay to feel those emotions and feel, maybe you did do wild out a little bit here. It's like, okay, you're human. Like, you feel me? We're all human. Do it again. You feel me? Like,
yeah. I think we should end this episode with our first ever curse. Ready? 1, 2,
what are you gonna say?
3.
Okay. No, I'm sorry, Mom. Love you.